Hi, ThatPaulGuy. You may have noticed that you didn't get a July update. Then again, you might not have noticed that you didn't get a July update. Some people may have noticed, some might not care. Anyway, since this is the end of July and you didn't get a July update, we're going to affectionately call this our summer update and just put July and August together, kind of squish it in there like like some kind of sloppy sandwich or something. Anyway, here we go. All right, so you might notice a few things are different around me, specifically behind me, and I'm not sure if I like the light being on back there or not. We'll find out in a little while. I'm still playing with lighting, obviously. There are also some things that are in front of me that are quite a bit different, namely the webcam I'm using. I did a review on that up here. It's the Osdom, and I'm using a number of different things in front of me, like the USB hub that I ordered and a few other things. One of those, you might notice I'm not using a lapel mic anymore. That's because I'm trying out the condenser mic here to my left. It's almost off screen, and we're going to see how that goes for the time being. It's the first time I've tried to do this. I'm trying to record this video all in one step on the webcam with the condenser mic, simply because I eventually want to be able to do live streaming without showing everybody my entire apartment. I am already using a space, or I do have a space that I was using to film videos, but now we're at a little bit different angle. Consequently, what I've also had to do is order a new computer desk so I have room for all the crap that was on my other one. I'll be doing a video kind of updating the desk because I'm pretty happy with the setup and the way everything ended up and the cable management underneath and all that stuff. And now I can actually work on my home computer and editing and all that stuff and gaming, and still have space for my work stuff and be able to do that without interfering with the two. I can have them two totally independent instead of having to share screens and all kinds of other stuff like I was doing. So hopefully that's good. A couple of things that are going on in Paul land. First of all, we'll go ahead and cover the spider bite, get that out of the way. For those of you that do know, or for those of you that don't. For those of you that don't know, back in November I got bit by a brown recluse. I do not recommend that. That was not fun. Neither was the infection that came later, the stay in the hospital, another infection, minor one, and just the long recovery time it's taking, where this is not fun in the first place. Normally it should only take 3 or 4 months, and this is taking, now we are going into this is July ending, so now we're going to our 8th month or 8.5 months. But the good news is it's almost healed. We're down to about 30 square centimeters, down from where it was at about 130 square centimeters at its largest, and that's about when the infection set in too. But this was after it was already being treated. It still was giving me problems. So we've gotten it down where it's almost completely healed, and before too long I'll be able to enjoy the beach again, which is good because I live in Florida near beaches. It's no fun not being able to go to the beach, especially because that's one of the reasons why you moved here. So yeah, it hadn't been fun, and we've learned our lesson. No more spider bites. Watch out, people on the West Coast, watch out for the murder hornets. I hear they're back. So your August level 8 this time will be murder hornets. Yes, they're back, and we'll have to see how that goes. I wish everybody luck. Woohoo! Anyway, we're about to have a hurricane, but it's only a Cat 1, so everybody's like, yeah, whatever, I'm going to Walmart tomorrow anyway. So yeah, not me, I'm ordering from Amazon. Anyway, that's where we are there. So the spider bite is healing. I've got stuff all around me that I'm trying to set up and is new and figure out. Stuff that, like I said, with the new condenser mic, I don't know if I'll be doing a review on that. Not that I don't like the mic. I do like the mic, but I'm not sure if I like where it's placed yet, and I don't know. It's the first condenser mic I've had. Usually I use the one that's on the camera, or the microphone on the camera, or the microphone on my lapel, or something of that nature, and just kind of edit as we go. But this is the first time I'm actually trying to combine it all in one, and like I said, I want to try to do a streaming type thing. You can't really do a streaming setup if you're having to add the audio back into your video and edit that way. So got my fingers crossed. I'm using OBS Studio to do the filming, and I've got other equipment around me that should make this easier. Like I said, fingers crossed, and we'll see what happens. The only fight that I'm going to have now is just with lighting, and to make sure that what I'm actually putting on the screen, or what I'm actually putting in the video, is something that somebody might actually want to watch. It does no good to put something out there that nobody wants to have any part of or see, or be embarrassed to say, oh yeah, I subscribed to him, I don't know what I was thinking. I want to make everybody proud, okay, including myself. So anyway, so that's where we are, and I just want to let you guys know that I am still alive and still well, I guess you could call it. That also September or October, we're probably looking at doing another computer build. I've got some other little repair stuff that I'm going to be doing for friends, but I have not done any computer builds lately since I got done with mine and with Amy's and reconfigured a few things. But I still have some other things to do, some other ideas, and we'll see what happens that way. I'm looking for a couple different things to happen in the computer market. Obviously, we know that AMD is coming out with for those of you that are following tech, we know that AMD is coming out with new video cards and new CPUs later this year. That will be obvious that happens because they are also the material that is going into the new consoles, the new gaming consoles, the Xbox and the new PlayStation. I want to be able to do a build in September or October, but if the stuff does not come out, what I'm hoping is that maybe people will not be buying the stuff that's being made right now and being shipped right now. People won't be buying because they'll be saving up their money for the new stuff, and the stuff that is existing, that is being manufactured and sent, will have to be a little bit cheaper just to get it off the shelves. AMD does a very good job of dropping prices as they bring out new products. We'll see if all the stuff with a conundrum makes this little perfect storm where I might be able to get some computer parts that are fairly cheap in September or October before the new stuff comes out. That might not work at all, which is fine, because then I'll just save a few extra bucks, do a new build, but I will have to make sure I save enough money to get a PlayStation 5 around the holidays or shortly after, because that's the only way I can play Gran Turismo will be on the PlayStation, and anyway. So I'm just saying. Not that I won't get an Xbox Series X later, but the PlayStation has to be first because, well, Gran Turismo 7. Anyway. But that's another story. That's another video. That's another time. That's something else entirely, and we'll just have to see how it goes. In the meantime, the summer update, you are pretty much caught up. I've done some reviews on some stuff that I'm using right now. I will kind of fill you guys in as we go. Like I said, I'll probably do something on the desk just to show how I cleaned it up and moved it around, and I'll take some input. If you guys know of a better way to try to set things up, do my lighting, help with the color, the sound, or anything like that, shoot those ideas along to me. I'll be glad to hear them. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep experimenting like I have this entire 2 years that I've been doing this channel. And so far, people have been kind of receptive to it, and it gets a little bit better each day. So we're going to keep trying to get just a little bit better each day, keep everybody involved and everybody happy and everybody watching, and we'll see how it goes. So as always, folks, you're welcome to subscribe. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Hit that little bell icon to remind you when other videos are coming out if you're already subscribed. And until next time, I'll see you later.